Now that you've finished the whose room is this HyperDoc, the very last question has a writing prompt. Once you're finished with that and you're done writing about the photo you chose, you're going to do part two. For part two, you're going to be analyzing the photo you chose by doing some research about it. So on this slide, I have linked for you each of the photos, who the owner of that space was, who was working in that space. For instance, in photo number one, it's of Joseph Medicine Crow's workshop, where he was an artist and writer and historian. Photo number two is Thornton Dial. He's an artist. Photo number three is of Prince, the musician. And photo number four is of Elie Wiesel, the author and political activist. So what you're going to do is you're going to go back to the photo you chose, do some research about that person by clicking on these links. So let's say I wanted to research about Joseph Medicine Crow. I click on the link. It opens up information about who he was and what his life was like. One thing that you're going to notice is that the photographer, Mike Epstein, who took the photos that are on your HyperDoc, actually selected these people because they're people who had recently passed. So he went into their workshops or their workspaces and took a photo of what their workspace was like right after they passed in order to try to capture some of their essence of who they were. So conduct your research, and then after you're done with your research, you're going to be answering the question, does what you read about the person match the picture? I want you to write a response to this question on the same HyperDoc that you're working on. Just write it below or beneath your writing prompt. Write it in the same space, skip a few lines, and write it down there.